This device will enable you to travel to a parallel universe and meet your alternate self.
I need to have a look at this for myself. Linda.
So there's scientific theory that suggests that we could potentially be just living one of an infinite number of lives, and there's an infinite number of universes. Highly probable there could be another one of you living
This
in
can't be real.
another universe.
What the hell is going on?
Completely like you. Or totally different.
I didn't know things would get this ugly. I mean,
Dean, I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should shut the project down.
shut it down? No. Yeah, listen, you need to close this real estate deal we discussed this morning. Okay, might I remind you, we're on a tight deadline to pay off our investors. You got it? All right, I'll catch you tomorrow.
Dean, you're late.
Sorry, I was called with a client at the office, but did sound very excited. So, how's our little project doing?
Yes. About that, the AI brain chip, it works, but not quite as expected.
What do you mean?
I mean, I conducted some experiments yesterday, and I'm quite certain that I jumped into another parallel universe and met my ultimate self.
Are you sure you didn't just hit your head or something? What do you mean you went to a parallel universe?
Okay, so there's scientific theory that suggests that we could potentially be just living one of an infinite number of lives, and there's an infinite number of universes. Picture it as a bubble or apple, and it's approximately 6 billion light years in diameter, and there's multiple universes, which means that there's highly probable there could be another one of you living in another universe that's completely like you, or totally different. That makes sense.
I guess, but where are you going with this?
Okay, so according to this theory, that there's no way that our universe, where you and I are, could ever connect with another universe because they're moving far away from each other, faster than we could ever possibly travel. But I think this device makes the edges of these bubbles randomly connect with each other.
Is that where they got the name wormholes?
No, that's not quite the point.
Well, what is the point?
The point is that this will enable you to travel to a parallel universe and meet your alternate self.
Okay, if I didn't know you so well, I'd say you'd gone crazy.
Well, I expected you would say that, and actually I'm okay with that because I'm very concerned. I think this is a very bad idea, Dean, and we need to shut this project down.
Whoa, shut it down. No, Linda, if there's a side effect, let's just take the time to fix it. I need to have a look at this for myself. Linda, if what you're saying is true, imagine what this could do for your career. So, how does it work?
Well, you just put it to your temple and push the button.
Is that all?
Yeah. Dean, be careful. You can't interfere with the natural progression of events out there, especially with your alter version. Any tweaks to the timeline could have some serious knock-on effects for both realities. Do you understand that?
Speaking. Yeah, I'll be right there. Linda,
No,
I gotta go to the office.
Dick, you can't.
You right, mate? Oh, I just... Dean? Dean? Why? Who are you? Are you a debt collector, are you? Because, I mean, I know I'm behind on a couple of payments, but I've got them. I'll go get the money. It's not... No, I'm not a debt collector. I was just asking. You're Australian. This can't be real. Can't be real what? Someone living in a place like this? Well, not all of us were born with a silver spoon in our mouths, I have to say. And you know what? Things have been really tough, and I'm just...
Dean, lunch is ready. Who's this?
Oh, let me introduce you to my wife. It's love of my life. This is Sarah. This is Dean.
Should I make a wish or something? Every day you get to meet two Deans. Dean, did your daddy have a secret family or something?
Not that I know about. But, hey guys.
Mama, I'm hungry.
Hi boys.
I'm so sorry. I forgot I have a pie in the oven. I gotta run. But don't be a stranger, all right? I'll make a mean cookie. You come try it.
Hey, what's up, Mommy?
Lunch. All right.
My kids, Jack and Daniel. Sarah's a great catch, Dean. I mean, I gotta say, I was so consumed by my work, I never really had time for a family, but look at you. You've got a wife, adorable boys. Yeah, they're my whole world. I'd do anything for them, you know? Yeah, you would. Listen, I know this may sound strange coming from a complete stranger, but... And I know things are tough for you and you're trying to provide for your family and it's really hard, I get that, but... Dean, you are capable of so much more, and the world is your oyster, and believe me, I'm the right person to tell you this. You trying to sell me something? Look at my face. Don't you see any similarities? Does seem silly, but it's kind of like looking in a mirror. I don't know, are we related? Kind of. I'm you, from a parallel universe. Okay, well, it was lovely to meet you, Dean, but I think it's time for you to go. No, I'm serious. This travel device here brought me here. Everything's going really well for me. I'm making lots of money, living in a penthouse, anything, you name it. And I see you living like this. It's tough. You're like family, and you've got a family of your own, and I really want to help you improve your situation. Well, this might be silly, but I do have a strange feeling that I can trust you. I feel like there's a connection. Yeah. Now we're talking. Okay, Dean, what I'm gonna need from you is a full commitment, okay? It's gonna take a lot of hard work, and I tell you what, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, so we'll have to build your resilience, okay? But are you in? Yes, sir. Awesome. Here's what we gotta do. Let's get you looking the part. Welcome to the big leagues. Good. So this is what we need to do now. First, I'll ask Linda from my science department to establish a communication channel for us. With my assistance, you'll receive expert insights on operating a successful business, and our objective is to generate around $50 million in revenue within a few years. All profits will be deposited directly into your account. Now, start off. Broken? Nah, it's not broken. Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my apartment? Relax. That little travel device of yours works just fine. What are you doing here? Is that a gun? Didn't know you were such a scaredy cat. You're in my universe now. What? What the hell is going on? Alright, I'll give you the quick version. I gotta say, I was a bit skeptical about your advice at first, but after that first win, oh man, it was like something awakened within me, you know? Like this hunger took the wheel, this power I didn't even know existed. And it was able to push out anything that was gonna get in the way of my ambitions. Family, friends, anything. But my old lady kept moaning about it. but I was too disconnected from her. All that made sense to me was to chase that cash. More and faster. But before I really hit the gas, I had to get rid of some of that dead weight, you know. Too much weight. Divorce, that's the ticket. She took it pretty hard though. Sank into a deep depression. Not long after, suicide by overdose. And as for my kids, they deem me too unfit to look after them. I am so sorry. I didn't know things would get this ugly. I mean, that's just,
Yeah,
that's...
I know. But the best part is,
Business took off like a rocket. 50 million in revenue, you said. Chump change. I'm stacking hundreds of millions in my digital wallet. There ain't nothing like the sweet smell of success. So you're doing okay, I guess. Why did you text me? Oh yeah, that part. Well, your little business model was a bit lackluster for my taste, so I cooked up a few ideas to triple the cash flow. A little bit of illegal maneuvering here and there, but I hit the jackpot. The only problem is now I've got the feds all over me and I'm looking at a lifetime in prison. I've been sitting here wondering how they got the jump on me. Still don't have a friggin' clue. Anyway, been lovely to catch up, lovely to see you. Wish we had more time together, but unfortunately, time is something I don't have a lot of. You see, they're on their way right now. That's funny. All I really wanted was a body that looked just like me. Do you remember what you told me the day we first met? It's a dog-eat-dog world. Ain't that the truth?